What's up, guys? This is your boy Jalen here on another episode of Elevated Minds, and today's episode is going to be called Love Teaches Us. Have you ever been in love before? There's something that happens when you fall in love. You've always been this one person, this person that just does things for you, lives for you, and then you fall in love, and then everything kind of like changes. You become more selfless, you become more patient. Love teaches you all types of different things just from being love. Have you ever fallen in love with somebody and then you learn? The interesting thing about love is it makes every person, you really see the light in every person. When you love someone, you don't see their faults. You only see the good things in them. It's like the things that you see, the really good things about those people, it's like they're highlighted. Love literally just highlights the things that we really love already about the person. And it's just really amazing. It's like whenever you get into a relationship, you always think that it's going to go this way, or this is the way it's always going to be, or this is how it goes. And then love teaches you there's no construct. You can't put it in a box. Different things happen. Different emotions rise. You learn other parts about yourself. When you're in love with someone and you're in a relationship with them, there's some things that only get exposed when you're in a relationship. And that's why I feel like love really teaches you things, because it really shows you your dark spots. It shows you your weaknesses, your vulnerabilities. It shows you the parts of you that you don't really want the rest of the world to see. It gets shown to the other person, especially when we have triggers and traumas and things like that. Sometimes when we're in relationships, those come out due to the different things that might be triggering them. And while we're in the relationship, most people learn, but not everyone learns. But if we take that time to actually make sure that we're learning from the things that are happening, any relationship that you've ever been in, you should be able to learn something from it. It wasn't until then that I realized, wow, love really does teach you things. I didn't understand that. Yeah, like there were things I learned about myself. Like I learned I needed to have more of a backbone in certain relationships. When I would get in love, I would lower my guard to the point to where I wouldn't even stand for what I normally believed in if it went against someone else's happiness, like my girlfriend's happiness or whatever. And that's something I had to realize. All right, now you don't compromise your goals or your values. You don't compromise that just because you're in love. And that's how respect comes in. Like when you hold those things dear, even when you're in love, that's where the other person can respect you. And that's something I learned through love. That's something I learned through being in love with someone. There's so many things you can learn from being in love. And so it's really important if you're in a long-term relationship, if you've been in a marriage, if you've been in short-term dating, whatever. If you've been in love, or if you're in love right now, make sure that you're learning from it, because it's gonna teach you something. And sometimes it might be a painful something, but the good thing is you're gonna learn something. You need to learn something through the good and the bad. So I can personally say that I've learned something in every single one of my relationships, even the toxic ones, even the really short ones. I've learned something from every single one of them. And then, it's gonna sound crazy, but I got love for all my exes still. I don't have anything against any of them, even ones that could have, done me wrong. They all taught me something. They all made me the person I am today. And for that, I have to say that I am thankful, because, without them, I wouldn't be here. So I thank all of my exes for the pain that I was caused. I thank all my exes for the misunderstandings. I thank all my exes for the arguments. I thank all of my exes for any type of misfortune that happened with us, because it taught me so many different things. It taught me the insight and the wisdom that I have today. This is what I'm sharing with you guys today. Just things that I've learned, just things that I've experienced. And I'm not trying to tell anyone what to do, but I'm telling you what I've learned. And hey, maybe something that I've said, or maybe something that I am going over, it can help somebody. So that's why I do it. Love really does teach you a lot of things. So just make sure that you're keeping an open mind. Just keep your eyes open, because the moment you put love in a box, you've already lost. And let's get this straight. Love isn't only romantic. And let's get something straight. Love can be something you share between cousins, your sister, your parents, your friends. Love doesn't have to just be romantic, and you can learn things from the love between all those different types of relationships as well. So, like I said, love is fluid like water. It's not something that's just in this little box that you can just keep right here and this is what it is. It's gray, it's black, and it's white, it's red. It's like all these different colors. It's not just one specific thing. So what you have to really understand is love can teach you if you let it. So that's all this episode is about. Make sure you're staying open. Make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you have an open heart and an open mind to what possibilities love has for you. All right. I hope I provided y'all some value. If you haven't already, follow me on all my social medias. It's going to be down below in the description box. And let's go ahead and keep it going. Stay positive, guys. Love y'all. Be good. Stay safe. Stay elevated.